Hey Bible lovers, I'm Tim Nichols and I'm here to bring you your Nichols Worth, and today we're going to be featuring a Bible from Humble Lamb. I decided to take a different approach on an unboxing, so I want you to check this out. Well, I'm off for the day, so now I'm headed home to unbox my brand new NKJV Shepherd from Humble Lamb. So let's get going, and this is a busy road, so it takes me a second to get out, and off we are, and then I get a text message. And what happens with that text message? I'm asked to pick up some bread from Aldi. So I go to get my baguette bread and I check out and I'm on my way home. We're back on the road. I am pretty excited. I'm actually not driving this fast. This video is sped up, but I was excited to get home. Here we are turning into my subdivision. Oh my goodness, now we're on my road. We're about to pull in the driveway. And what is that I see on my porch? That is a box. And check out this packaging. That packaging is next level with the Humble Lamb custom tape. So I can't wait to tear into this thing and unbox it to see what color they sent me. Oh my goodness, the anticipation, and it is orange. Is it what I think it is? Yes, it's the Fox Orange Bible. So now let's check. Whoa, that is some intense orange there. So let's get this thing out of here and wow. All right, check out my full review right here. So that was fun. So now let's take a look at this Fox Orange. First of all, check this out on the stack. This is a really interesting color. I'm actually going to dub this the Yellow Taxi Bible. I'm hoping that nickname takes off because it is exactly what it looks like. Check out a picture of the Yellow Taxi on the corner of the screen and you'll kind of have an idea as to why I call that. This is the lunar yellow. They actually made this in the lion and the shepherd, and this is also the shepherd, and it's in the black. So when you get an NKJV Shepherd from Humble Lamb, you're going to have a couple of options here. First of all, you're going to have your regular art gilded page, very dark, signature to Humble Lamb. Their art gilding is second to no one. And then you also have the shepherd option. When you get the lion, you're going to have a similar option with the art gilding, very dark. For example, this one is the black. And you're also going to have the lion. I don't have a copy of the one with the lion in it. You'll just have to look online to see that. It's not hard to find. But these sold out and went out of print. So this is actually a second run of the NKJV Shepherd. And they did some stuff. Now this kind of looks yellow in the video. So I'm going to put the yellow one next to it just to kind of orient your eyes to the fact that they are two different colors. It's very hard to get these colors right in the lighting. But this is definitely more of a mustardy yellow taxi color is the only way I can describe it. But one thing they did is they improved their boxes. This box is simply amazing. I love that they put the shepherd on the box. Everything that Humble Lamb does really speaks to the fact that we want every aspect of this Bible to be an experience. And they really come through on that. When you open the two-piece box, it's going to have those two slips to kind of protect your gilding. And then it comes with a warranty card to let you know what Bible you have and that it is protected for a lifetime warranty. So now let's take a look at this thing. We'll do a quick review. I've done a review of this block before, so I'll go ahead and put that in the end screen. I'll also put the lion in the end screen. But one thing I love about this is they have the goat skin on the cover and they have the goat skin on the liner. So it is the same leather on the cover and the liner. The edge lining here, very well done. Now, when you get into the text block, there's some really cool things about this. Okay, first of all, this is a single column. In the poetic settings, it is center justified, and then it's going to be in paragraph settings. The verses on this are very small, and that's to kind of keep them out of the way. So just know that's a thing. These have very small verses on them. It has notes on the bottom, and then it has your references on the outer column. And the really cool thing about these references, if you notice how they're spaced out, is because they're lined up perfectly with the text they correspond with. That is something fairly unique to this Humble Lamb edition, because a lot of times what they'll do is they'll have the references just spread out on the page, and then you have to connect them to the verses. Another great thing about this is it has excellent gutter space here. They've really done a nice job spacing that out. You can see it has blue accents. And of course, this also has the Dore art kind of sprinkled throughout it. There you see the walls of Jericho to come falling down. This is a 9-point Milo typeface, really nicely laid out. I love the way this thing just kind of flows on the page. It's very reader friendly with those references kind of out of the way. And then every now and then you get rewarded with a really nice Dore piece of artwork. And I love the way this orange and black just kind of accent together. I'm going to tell you, when I first opened this, I was pretty jarred. but it is definitely, number one, it's bold. And kudos to Humble Lamb for being bold. I believe that alone is going to make this a very popular edition. And it's also really beautifully done with the art gilding. I love the way it looks open, for sure. Absolutely excellent when it's open. So now let's take a look at the New Testament. We get to the words of Christ in blue. And I mentioned this in the last video. This is an update. These words of Christ in blue are much more visible than they used to be in the older editions of their Humble Lamb Bible. So this is something that's kind of a fix. The gilt line surrounding the text is very nice. It's got a generous, it's not like a semi-gap, but it's definitely got a generous amount of gap. So just enough to get it done. And then when you get to the back, of course, you're going to have your concordance, and it's going to be in a pretty small font on a 3-column layout. This is a 32 GSM ivory Bible paper, and it is line matched, so that's going to mask the ghosting in the back. One thing you're going to see is you're going to see a little bit of ghosting whenever there's an image in the back, because there's no way to line match that. So with that said, let's take a look at the stitching. That looks really good. One thing I wish they would have done, it would have been really cool if they could have done this in black. And this orange, it's much more orange than it is on the video. It's hard to get the lighting right. Once you get to the spine, Word of God stamped in black, and this is stamped in a little bit. So I'm really appreciating that, because before it doesn't feel stamped in as deep. It's just kind of on the surface. So that's pretty cool. And one way you can tell the difference between, is this a KJV Lion or is the NKJV Shepherd, is the Lion has these little brackets right here, just to kind of set it on your shelf and you can tell the difference. So there it is, the Fox Orange Humble Lamb New King James Shepherd. Tell me what you think about the color. It's definitely wild. For me, it was a shock to my system, but once I kind of absorbed it and got used to it, it's growing on me. God bless you. Keep calm. Jesus on this, your Nicholsworth.